The fishing news is brought to you by Shoreline Insurance Agency of Rocky Point, New York.
Well, it looks like a tough weekend ahead. Not much to look forward to in terms of fishing. We're looking at probably 30 knot winds or better through the weekend, seas 10 plus feet, and rain. And there's also a possible visit from Hurricane Hakeem, which could be affecting us by Sunday night or Monday. One positive note from all the east wind and the rain and the cooler temperatures is it should drop water temperatures significantly. The east winds tend to do that, push cooler water inshore, and that should help blackfish season get off to a good start. Tog season opens Monday the 5th, this Monday, and runs through December 14th with a 4-fish bag limit and a 16-inch minimum size. The beginning of the week, there's still some good fishing going on as we came through the last nor'easter. Montauk still has a big bass bite and lots of porgies, some good bluefish action and porgy fishing up in the Sound, and there was good fishing offshore for sharks. Not many boats, if any boats, got off for the tuna fishing, but guys did get off for some sharks and still finding makos and threshers. While the rough weather is certain to keep most boats tied to the dock, it might be a good idea to use some of this weekend to secure your boat, just in case we do get a visit from Hakeem. Don't wait until the last minute and see what a lot of marinas are going to encourage people to pull boats. I've heard of some marinas already talking about it, so check with your marina. If you can trail your own boat, it's always a good idea with a storm like that approaching to just get it out of the water and take it out for a couple of days. Surfcasters are going to have a decided edge in the fishing this week. While the ocean beaches are likely to be unfishable once this wind kicks up, there will be some areas where you will be able to fish. There should be fishable waters around the inlets or areas like Great Gun Beach in Mauritius, Cedar Beach inside Fire Island Inlet, where you have large offshore bars that break down the high surf and keep it fishable inside. Also, staying around the inlets, you're assured of getting some cleaner water because you've got that heavy current flow moving in and out. So, keep that in mind. Accessing some of these beaches may become an issue. If it gets too bad, there's a likelihood some of these beaches will be closed to 4x4 vehicles. Some inlet jetties and the north shoreline of inlets might remain accessible and should remain fishable. If you don't mind being pelted by rain and being battered by 30+ mile-an-hour winds, it's probably worth a shot. And fishing during these storms can be very productive. I've had some of my better days and nights during nor'easters. In fact, one of the best was during that infamous Halloween storm of 1991, aka the Perfect Storm, which the movie was made out of. Doesn't necessarily mean hang up the rods and take a week off. You could find some good fishing in these northeast storms. If you are able to fish inlet jetties, avoid areas where waves are washing over. That's just common sense. Be careful. Don't push it to the limit. No fish is worth your life. And if you have 4x4 access, make sure you know the tides. Make sure you know when high tide is, and pay attention, to rising waters, so that because flooding could cut off your exit from the beach. Looking ahead to the following weekend, the South Shore Surf Fishing Classic, based out of Captree State Park, runs from noon Friday, October 16th, through Sunday noon, October 18th, with an award ceremony to follow at 12:30. Entry fee is $15, and there's cash and tackle prizes for the top 3 bass and blues, and also the top 3 released bass. The Hempstead Lake Family Fishing Festival is also on tap that weekend. That's on Saturday. And it's a great event to bring the kids. They stock the lake full of trout, and there is no license needed to fish in that event, no freshwater license. Well, so batten down the hatches, and if you do go near the water, be smart, be safe, and until next week, this is Fred Golofaro for thefisherman.com.
To receive the latest fishing reports, subscribe to the Fisherman's YouTube page. Click subscribe, then click the settings button and check Send Me Updates. You'll now receive notifications of the latest Fisherman YouTube videos and reports. If you're already a subscriber, make sure you've checked Send Me Updates in the settings so you receive the latest notifications.